Well, here we are.
Here we are.
I'm not gonna lie, I want Ezreal to win, but also I want to see more of that jacket in like the like finalist winner production pictures with that jacket. Like I'm so in for it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone can find me a link to that jacket. I will import it into the
Do
UK.
not do
and I
this.
will
Don't you know
wear it.
anything about the internet? If you say, "Hey, can I have a link to this thing?" You get 92 Twitter bots like, "I have this shirt. I have this shirt. I have this
Yeah, but
shirt."
if one of them actually does, then I want it. I don't want to stop the Twitter bots. I want them to be better at their job.
I just want them to make a really good shirt at their really crappy
Just don't
shirt
scam
factory.
me. Sell me the thing I want to buy.
All
I was
right.
really hoping to see more of the phone case covers for the legends as well. I really want.
You
one
want
of those
one?
too.
I think my partner would make you one.
Yes.
You want like a?
Actually, I think my partner would make you one. Actually, I think my partner. You know, he got 6 or 5.
As long as one of them actually comes through, I'm in. Look, I get spammed by enough bots that are selling different services that I don't want. That I'm fine with ones that are actually selling me things.
What,
I might
like
want.
Cutco knives?
No.
Okay.
Different
Different
things.
knives. Different knives.
Like Swiss knives? Or...
Yeah.
Getting
The
poked with different things.
unsleeved battlefield for the rat Ezreal. You love to see
live
it.
by the rat, die by the rat.
Rat game.
Live
It's
as
a little
the rat.
chewed on by a rat as well.
This is the battlefield on the left is you do 1 more damage to anything existing at this battlefield, and the one on the right is when you conquer, pay 1, make a gold. Is that it?
No, I
it's
believe
when you
it's
conquer,
that
you can
is
say one
legend.
and ready or legend. Yeah.
Ready or legend. Understood. How
They do
Pretty
look
cool.
very
useful is
similar,
that in Ezreal?
though.
How useful is that in Ezreal? How often can you tap twice? Well, let me phrase. Do you just
So
have
it
to,
wasn't.
you
Well,
just have to meet it once?
Correct.
You only
If
need
you've
to
met it
meet
once,
them.
you can
Yeah.
just tap a second time. So it's pay 1, draw 1 if you have Ezreal activated on the turn.
Understood.
It is pretty good because Ezreal doesn't trigger his legend ability every single turn. You'll usually like do it like 3 turns a game, and you actually want to capitalize on those 3 turns where you could actually just activate it twice.
Right, and generally on the
just
turns,
draw 2. Yeah.
Yeah, and generally on the turns you're double targeting would most likely be the turns you so happen to conquer as well, just because you have very few targeting cards, but they're all offensively slanted. No, that makes sense.
Do we know for sure this is Rat Ezreal? Or
Yes.
Yes,
I
we know
believe
it's rat.
so,
We
yeah.
saw it
They showed
earlier
the
in the
checklist.
mirror, and
I believe so.
They showed it.
He's
on
ratting
screen
it up.
right before.
So we see a bag, a stacked deck, a called shot, and a 4th card I've since forgotten.
Stupefy, I believe. I'm surprised we didn't dig deeper for the Rat, to be honest.
So now I ask all of you this question, and I expect perfect answers, and I'll hold you to this.
Yeah,
A rat deck who has 1.5 units, essentially, against a deck who has more than 1.5 backline removal spells. How do we think this plays out, and what can the Ezreal do either to play around that or to fix this in the sideboard?
I cannot imagine that this matchup is good for Rat Ezreal, but I could be wrong. And I would say that Retreat is a very important card.
Yeah. Retreat is super important, and not going all in on the Rat. You cannot use the Rat as like an all-in strategy. You should just use him for points and then continue with your regular Ezreal game plan with like the value of just Watcher plus Billow's Breath, Singularity, all the other things, Mind Splitter. I think play the attrition game or the card advantage game will be, I think, the best strategy. The problem is we've seen like Kaisa play Progress Day and stuff like that, and those cards are problematic for Ezreal, I think.
I also wonder which of these cards you named are actually in this rat list. We've seen, in the deck, in the sideboard, and which one of those like side strategies, if you will, can you actually pivot to? Because we saw card sharps already, which is obviously very normal. You'd expect a Watcher or 2, usually no more than that. Usually you see 2 in these lists, even the mid-range, like kind of bigger Ezreal list, you usually see 2 to pair up with the Bellows because you're not a huge unit deck. And then Mind Splitters are something you see. Some people play them specifically only in the sideboard. So it will be interesting to see as we go through this game, not necessarily who the winner is. I feel like this one will go to Kaisa just based off the current deck constructions, but more so what cards we see in the deck. As a Mind Splitter was drawn, or is that what
it looks like it might have just been the card sharp that was getting thumbed through, but Splitter is generally in the main deck of this rat build.
Gotcha.
So I would expect to see Splitter in this game. One thing that has gone in and out of the sideboard of Ezreal builds, including the Rat build, is Mundo, which would be an answer to Kai'Sa specifically. Because this deck still fills the grave Giga. No, and you actually, there was a Mind Splitter that was drawn. Yeah, it was.
Yep. Okay.
Was that so?
Okay. Yeah, Mundo, as you said, Mundo is actually very good. But usually Mundo not in main deck, probably in sideboard.
It would not be main.
Yeah.
Now, over under that we see a Kai'Sa make 2 power this game.
What does that mean? Make?
You just explained it to me, Kuvi. When you conquer, you pay 1 and untap your hero.
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Pay
we haven't called
1
here.
energy
not
for
gonna
1
happen
power.
Now, is it not gonna happen because the line wasn't there? Or because this Kai'Sa opponent has no goddamn clue what this battle is?
It's not going to happen because they already took the gold from the card sharp. So
I think it's actually for the best if they don't know what it does. To be honest,
yeah, it's for the best.
Don't outplay yourself. Situation.
The only way you do this, as in like you play 3 little lubricated 3 might units on the board, is if you
go on.
Okay, Vero's following.
Yeah, okay. No, go ahead. Yeah, no,
some
please,
of us are adults.
Proceed.
The only reason to do that is if you have Cull, so you can protect at least like one of them from Fallen Star, so you don't get blown out by Fallen Star. You cannot do this and just not equip Cull, for example. And we see it here. Yep, this is good. To protect the Ezreal.
Right, from Falling Star. But now the Ezreal, will be protected in the back line, and you have to be careful about moving to the Void Gate, so we saw that there. I think we saw a Time Warp also drawn, so some heavy payoffs for this Rat Ezreal deck. We've all discussed before about playing things like Ornn, playing things like Mundo, things you can do at the top end. I think it's interesting because the Rat deck is generally scoring 2 points a turn, so there are a lot of game states where you like hold at 7 and you're like, whatever, you can get your draw, but you're never breaking my side, and if you don't back up, you have a measly 4-4. But being able to move in, get your gold, and just cast a Time Warp, the game is just over. So it's interesting to see that added to the deck, and I wonder if that'll pay off.
Yeah, I mean, this game is going to be another very slow game. These are true control decks, both of them. And obviously we see the Mind Splitters, probably the Singularities, Watcher Below's Breath. So Kai'Sa's main priority here is to try to minimize Below's Breath plus Watcher damage. So you want to split your units so that you don't actually get blown out by that. And I think that's mainly the priority here. And as you said, just make sure you don't get cheated out of the win by like a Time Warp. Those are like the main like red flags, like the red sirens that are.
Notably, there is a warp in the hand of Ezreal now as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is another big way for this matchup that you can potentially find edge. Because on a turn that you would be just overextending into Watcher, into whatever board that has been built up by Kai'Sa, it just says win the game. Kai'Sa can't answer Time Warp. There's just nothing to do about it.
Yeah. It's interesting on multiple ends. It's like, as I mentioned before, you grab the 7th point, draw the card, and they're like, oh, whatever, they can't double score, and you warp. But even before the 8th point, you go in, you don't back, you Time Warp, you hold for a point, back up, play the 19th seal in your hand, untap, go back in again, then back up. You kind of get like a 3 to 4 point swing off your Time Warp, which is also very interesting, while protecting your whole board at the same time.
Yeah. The 3 runes still left up for Kai'Sa to defend.
Yep. So we're going to see 2 points grabbed by the Kai'Sa, put the turn clock down to 3. Putting the weaker unit on the Void Gate, which I think is a very small tactical decision that most people might miss here, but you're like, hey, it's easy to take. Go grab it. 3 on 2, and then Piercing Light suddenly becomes a complete blowout because it's doing 3 on the Void Gate. So a very small min-max there by putting the more mightier unit on the right side. As we're going to see the Ezreal just kind of keep trying to dig and build towards some board state that they can abuse, a hard bargain in hand, which may be able to abuse either a timely Void Seeker, Hex Ray type of move, or maybe to counter an Acathian Rain that comes in the future.
Well, both pieces found in the same stack deck.
You don't want to, actually, all of those cards, all 3 of them are crucial cards in this matchup, and you don't want to see them together.
There's going to be a Watcher as the take. Also, just notably with the Void Gate play as well, Vera, Voidgate is very commonly in this Ezreal list to deal with 4s, with specifically Wages of Pain. So you kind of have to keep your 4s away from that as just like an additional add, because I agree it baits in the 3. That is an important part of it, but just even notably further in this matchup, you know that this deck likes to play Voidgate itself in order to wages
Ethereal
on your 4s.
Or the shift, Arcane Shift as well
Arcane
as
Shift and wages.
Wages of Pain. Yep, well, that makes a lot of sense. So we see 2 artilleries, little Pearson lights, 2 Sky Lasers, or I think it's a Sky Laser.
It looks like
Void
Rain Seeker. Yeah.
Yep. And then just Retreat and Stupefy. So a whole different bevy of weapons in the arsenal of the Kai'Sa player. And it looks like we're just documenting, doing some note-taking. And I would imagine, I think you take the Piercing Light here based off what you think the next few turns are going to look like. But I wouldn't be surprised to take a Void Seeker just because it cantrips. But it's also very expensive, so you might kind of want your opponent to cast it. So I'm on Piercing Light here. It'll be interesting to see what they take.
Yeah, I think for me it's Seeker. I know it's expensive, but there's not any other plays in this hand, really, right? Like, so, like, you're not... I mean, yeah, you can play the Piercing Lights out, but you're not too worried about needing a bunch of runes for development, so the Void Seeker ends up being okay. And right now it's hitting a lot of good targets, plus the ability to cantrip. So I kind of like the Void Seeker, trying to deny the 2 cards. Plus the Piercing Light being a bit redundant as well with the 2 copies, but you may not want 2 copies to be able to be cast in this spot as well. So I could understand either way. I'm going to say Void Seeker is what I would take.
Void Seeker or Retreat, I think, are close. I don't think you take Piercing Light here. This game is going to go for a little bit. I think you need to take cards that cantrip and try to go for attrition game plan.
Yeah, will be the Void.
But maybe if it was one Piercing Light, I think. But because there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I suppose if you don't play many copies of the Mind Splitter, that you would not try to go for like a high power play, even though it's redundant. Yeah, I'm just curious. There's Arcane Shift plays that give you a pseudo second one. I just assume that they're not going to go into the battlefields this turn because I don't really know what they get out of it. That was more so my concern for like kind of letting the Void Seeker rot and taking the Piercing Light. I wouldn't be surprised to watch this like player just pass. I don't really know why you'd kill this Yordle with this Ezreal or Card Shark. We're about to find out.
Yeah, I could see.
Well, we're gonna get we'll get a Hex Tech Ray out of their hand, right?
Right.
Yeah, we've seen that.
I mean, is this going to
so? I mean, Stupefy. Like we know, it stupefies here. Stupefy is amazing here. Hex Tech is here. Like that was my thought to taking the light. Is like I just don't want to combat this turn.
Yeah,
Stupefy is really good. I think using Ray kind of
Ray's a little expensive. Yeah, I think Stupefy does just what you need. Gives you. Yeah. But what you get to do is Stupefy, get a new card, trade out here, say whatever. If the Ezreal wants to move in, well, golly gee, I'll take that for free. Move in with your Kai'Sa, get a free draw, and then you can use your retreat play back. And Mind Splitter comes in, and then all of a sudden Mind Splitter dies to 3 damage and a Hex Ray or something. And then,
you actually want this battlefield to open up, because if this battlefield opens up, then you can just, just move in with Kai'Sa, get a draw.
Yep. I mean, and it's fair to not cast the Stupefy here as well. Yeah. Because it is essentially the same thing. You know your opponent's tapped out.
Yeah.
So it's fine to keep the Stupefy. I'm a resource truther, so I personally would have casted it, but I could see it coming up in the future because, Hex Ray and a little +1 on Stupefy when you get the extra boost on the Void Gate might come up in the next few turns. And you can also do Stupefy tricks with the Piercing Lights that are in your hand. Something lives at 1 HP, and then you Stupefy it down, so I can understand holding
or
it.
Stupefy Fallen Star on the Mind Splitter, for example. But the problem here is we're giving Ezreal the point, right? We don't know how much it actually matters.
Right.
But Ezreal can play Time Warp, and giving them a point can actually be crucial in those like Time Warp calculations.
True. Yeah, and speaking of the Warp, Kai'Sa picks up hers as well. I mean, we know that hard bargain is there, so Warp a lot harder to cast for the Kai'Sa side versus the Ezreal side just kind of getting to cast it for free. But Kai'Sa does have a lead, and there may be spots where Ezreal is forced to tap out at this point, and because she has this lead, the Time Warp is also just going to be lethal, realistically, when it starts to come down.
You can also save on the power cost by readying your legend with the...
There we go. Somebody's paying attention.
Yeah. I mean, not really. Right? I mean, I guess so.
Not
with
an
power cost.
Not with an attitude like that, of course. But yeah.
You
Rocky,
you can just trade a red energy into a blue power like that. That can happen.
So we picked up another retreat. So we have like 2 retreats, 2 piercing lights, a time warp. Our opponent has a time warp, 2 time warps. I don't even know. It's like a Rocky Horror Picture Show over here. There's so many time warps. Okay, that's 1. Okay, so one still each. As the Kai'Sa is going to pick up an additional draw. All of these cards are still in our hand. And this is kind of why I wanted to fire off the Stupefy yet again. Not only to Kofi's point about denying the point, we just don't really have anything to do.
Proactive plays.
Theoretically, it isn't the worst thing. We're up 4-1, but I would have liked even like a Noxious Hopeful here would have been a decent deploy. And now we just wind up shooting off the Stupefy and kind of bottling our mana. You know, we might find a Falling Star here. Maybe I'll look stupid right here. One time. Oh, Hex Ray.
That's right.
Hextech Ray.
Yep.
Another one.
Hey, it's me. I'm Hextech Ray. Everybody loves me.
Yeah.
Hextech Ray is played by Ray Romano in the upcoming Arcane series. Yeah.
Now, this all being said, if I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if we full defend with all these Hex Rays and yada yada yada, we are just time warp winning. So this is all true. I've said these things; they're now true. Will it matter? I don't know. We are theoretically on time warp lethal if we just defend with all these Hex Rays. Because we have a gold and we have a Kai'Sa activation. So that covers it. A retreat can steal your rune if you need to as well. I don't think the game's going to end this way, but boy, would it be funny. I'd personally back up my hopeful here, I think. But you could keep it on the board too.
Yeah, at the very least, so that you can ready your Kai'Sa in a following turn.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, like if you leave it, you're just trying to like bait more interaction out, right? Like you're just like, but you can still interact even if they move in. The question is like,
the question is if you're trying to upside chase and win with time warp next turn. That's the only reason you want to keep this here.
Yeah,
because your opponent goes right, you double Hex Ray them and say, haha, your Mind Splitter's dead.
But I was gonna think like leaving it there though, it doesn't even like give you that much upside with the warp. Like bringing it home is also kind of the same, right? Because you can.
I agree.
Like, whatever Ezreal does here, you can still like dump this interaction, and then next turn you just push in with hopeful and then warp.
Yeah, so the problem is if the Mind Splitter goes left, you can't really do anything about it. You double Hex Ray it and it lives at 1, and then you can't really Hex Ray on your turn because you have exactly 10 resources up. So I think there's a bit of upside chasing by leaving it there. I personally think you're ahead enough to where you should not do that. I'd expect Mind Splitter to move in, a double Hex Ray to come out, and then just stare at your opponent and see what they do. And then you have retreat if all else fails to just save your Kai'Sa, get a rune, accelerate if need be. So it will be interesting to see. The Ezreal as well could theoretically trade, but would just eat a Hex Ray.
They just cast Wages of Pain on it?
We could just, if we had wages, we could just cast this. But
we do have it.
It is right there.
Then the retreat, it will be coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Start looking.
There's another Wajay.
There he is.
With the rat. There he is.
Late to his own party.
Yep. We only need the first wages, as we've discussed. It won't really do much, but it will bait out an unchecked powers
Main
there.
deck unchecked.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we have the countered unchecked, which is actually I go 6, I go 8. But our opponent doesn't know this yet, but we're going to keep the unchecked power, which is the aura play, so I respect this.
Sweet art, by the way.
Yeah, Kuvi and I mentioned this. Main deck unchecked, not that weird right now in some of these decks, just because people like it into the Aurelia matchup and the Draven matchup primarily. So
this is interesting. No Wajay. If I'm this player, I need to fire off every Hex Ray in my hand. I cannot hold on to these any longer.
Wait, didn't I get flamed for that unchecked main deck yesterday?
No, people asked about it. They said, "What is that? Actually, main deck card?"
Everybody is your enemy, Kuvi. No,
everyone was mad at you, and they
flamed
hated
you. You need
you
a LeBron mindset. Yeah. By LeBron, it's Michael Jordan, the best player.
Thank you.
But yeah, you just need to know that everybody hates you. It makes you play better. It makes you a better human being. Oh, we're just gonna take the trade here. Interesting. I know nothing about this.
Really? I don't think we should do this. This guy says representing a little bit more draws when we need the units.
I mean, I respect it in the sense that if you take the trade, then the Ezreal moves in, to the right side, which I don't believe it should. It gets hex rate all the same, and then you move in and warp. I mean, it's respectable. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
this
just
Ezreal's
like,
gonna draw 5 cards this turn.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if warp is like a legal play if Ezreal keeps runes up, right? Like, just because you probably do have to respect hard bargain with as much digging has been done.
You 2-for-1 yourself, which you would normally deem as not great, but you have retreat in your hand to protect units. And if you're not protecting Kai'Sa in the Kai'Sa deck that plays Kai'Sa, who are you saving? Yeah.
The lecturing Yordle, what?
There's just maybe some.
Of course, back in my day, you'd always try to save me. I was more of a role player, so people would let me go. They'd let me go straight to the trash.
I believe that there is just some PTSD from this Kai'Sa player. He's like, I need to keep all my cards. I'm going to get saboed 4 turns in a row. And it's just like, no, wrong deck, brother.
This game started with a bunch of stack decks and call shots being played, and he said, "Oh shit, here we go again."
We have a lot of cards. Yeah, we have a lot of cards, and we are still in a fine position for what it's worth. I just really like, hey, Hexray, your Mind Splitter's dead. Oh, okay, I guess I'll wages you. Oh, no, you won't. Retreat. And then, like, everything's fine. But I just think we have a as Kubi mentioned before, very non-proactive turn by turn at this point. And I would like to see some other things. You know, like a unit. Okay. As you discussed, we can't really fire off this time warp because we're just holding up the bag. I just think this pass just has to be eating at this Kai'Sa player. Like, we could just have a Kai'Sa in hand right now.
What are we?
Yeah. I mean, maybe finally we will cast this retreat and save Blevins and bring him back to hand.
Only the OGs know who voiced the Bandle City Mayor in that one seasonal tournament. We did the Bandle City Mayor gimmick.
Yeah.
With the Bandle City Mad Libs. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so it's just going to be wages. Answer here.
And
there's a
resolve is kind of insane because you can get forked here.
This is ungood.
Because here, if there's a stupefy, you get forked, right? If you retreat, I mean, you have the second retreat, sure, but like, I don't even know.
I don't think
you want to retreat that. Actually,
retreat is an attack
on the Yordle
action speed. No, I think it's an action speed as far as this player is concerned. Because finally, we've cast. Okay, we got it back in hand. We finally got it back in hand. Okay, so we have 10 runes currently.
Hold up. Do we slam it?
I don't know.
Wait, I changed your answer? Sorry.
I don't know if we play it or not. I mean, I don't think it's terrible, right? You lose, what, 2 runes, go back up to 12, and go to 7 points?
The only reason to play it is if you're scared of another Mind Splitter.
Sorry, go to 6, yeah. But essentially be on a winning curve and you're not really inting your mana. You tap 1 for Kai'Sa, 1 for gold, you lose 2 underneath, they come right back. It's an interesting I mean, I just don't know how many turns, and I don't know if it will matter. I don't know how many turns you can go 2 mana, pass with 7 up, and then do nothing.
I mean, you could.
I mean, you can. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But
it's also like when, if not now, when are you actually getting to resolve this warp is maybe something to consider, right? Like
getting it under hard bargain actually is pretty smart, I think.
Yeah. Right. It's just you're doing nothing else. That's my biggest thing is you're not doing
so like it lets you draw into another unit potentially for your follow-up turn. So like you play this, you get to save Blevins, bring him back home, and then you can potentially just like have a full development out on 6 and then pass, and then you still have all these spells to re-clear.
Yeah, you draw
I'm pretty convinced that actually it's the best play.
Yep. No, it's not.
Nope, we're gonna kill Blevins.
Oh no! Wait, why?
No, never mind. We're taking Blevins out back.
Holy! So we are killing our own guy twice to shoot a rat twice. This guy must be like a New York City subway conductor. I have never seen such a crazy play. Oh, he's gonna retreat in response. I don't know how this ruling works. I do not know how this ruling works.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense that it works. Yeah, that's cool.
It works.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it...
Uh-huh.
I think this was Game Action's envy from playing the Sivir last round.
Yeah.
Like, why play one good card when I can chain 15 mediocre ones off?
Some people want to win the way they want to win, and I respect
Fair.
it. I mean, this does let us go Yordle and replay Hopeful. It is not like a crazy.
No,
play.
this is. Yeah, no. This was
but
actually
it's a crazy play.
I will say, I think I convinced myself on that warp line though. I'm pretty sure warp is really good there. Like,
the thing is you know it's not good because I suggested it first, so you know.
No,
just like,
I think Blevins got better. He got better, like you know. I feel like warp is actually crazy there.
We have the same board, one less point, and just a more expensive play in our hand.
Whereas exactly. We yeah, 100%.
That is going to get hard bargained.
Yeah, exactly. We could have Poggers Dayed and whatchamacallit. We could have Poggers Dayed and played a Hopeful and held up like 2 or 3 mana. And now we don't even have it.
Yeah. Instead, now we're just getting splittered. Yeah. I mean, holy wait, the warp was so good.
Well, you see, an old adage of mine is if you can cast a 10-mana spell that wins the game and your opponent doesn't have a counterspell mana for it, you cast it.
Smoke him if you got him. Holy.
Lecturing Yordle, he'll tell you.
Yeah. I mean, it was illegal game actions that were took. They mathematically worked out. All the mana was finally tapped, so I can be happy in one regard. But in other regards...
This reminds me of a time back when Cass and I were casting some random event in lore many years ago. And it was our friend Gummy playing. And sometimes you just got to play Uno. You see a number, you see you have 10 runes, just cast the 10-mana spell.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that we drew a Pouty Poro. The bad news is that we drew a Pouty Poro. But surely now, with this Poggers Day, we will draw whatever this word is called, units. That's the word I'm looking for. I love when we pick that up like he's a stack deck, and he's like, oh, this is Poggers Day. I can just take these. I can just take these.
These are mine.
These are mine. I mean, we can get our 6th point, put it on the Void Gate, and build our backline.
I can't wait for the set 6 purple orange champion Gragas, who lets you keep an extra card when you would choose. Like, that's my crap, I wasn't supposed to say that. Wait, cut that part out.
Oh, it's your spoiler.
Jarvis, delete that part from the record.
Content creator spoiler.
They literally give us spoilers now, so you can't do this bit as much anymore. Like, it's gonna get you in trouble.
I can. That makes it even funnier. Oh God, Dave's outside. He's got a baseball bat.
Oh man, so we drew, and again we are now casting a Falling Star. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's like an OTK Ezreal deck I don't know about. This guy hates this rat. He will not this guy's an exterminator. Not a single one will make it through.
He's seen Cass and mine's 2v2 strategy from the future and knows that you can really go ham with the rat when there's 3 battlefields.
Now chooses to not go to the Void Gate now. Interesting. Didn't untap his hero at the Hall of Legends. So.
And -1 power here.
Yeah.
No runes to even do it.
Unfortunate. Surprised I didn't go to the Void Gate, but very small tactical decisions.
Finally at 6 points for Kaisa.
Mm-hmm.
Now is it Ezreal's time to warp?
Somebody please cast the Time Warp.
I think it might be Ezreal's time to warp.
Yeah, every turn that it's not cast, the value of Time Warp just starts to tick down on TCG player. Like,
Wait, why is this blonde rat not ready?
Yeah, wrong rat.
Yeah,
wrong rat, right twink. But yeah, no craziness over here. Just cull. That's the best part about killing the rat over and over is they couldn't even put the cull on it.
Yeah.
It's just stuck on this poor magician.
It's like, yeah, Ezreal survives. Imagine the casting a Stupefy on your own Ezreal so that it loses a trade in combat.
Please die.
Are all like top cuts untimed in other TCGs or?
Yes,
generally.
For the most part. Well, because you can't really end the
have
tournament in a
pace of
draw.
play rules, but they might have forgot that in the recent rules errata about a pace of play. We'll get them on the next one.
Yeah. You don't like the game 1 30 minutes? Probably should be a scoop from the Ezreal at this point.
Yeah, I think this game was like over 20 minutes ago.
I think it was over about 27 minutes and 20, 21, 22,
24.
Yeah. No, we'll see. I still think this matchup is probably more playable in game 2 if you have a different like macro game plan that you can play towards. But it feels like the rat is really unreliable.
Oh no.
Mundo, I think Mundo absolutely shifts this matchup, but
we'll
I don't
have
know
to
if
see.
they play in the sideboard or not.
I assume the casters will give us a nice little overlay of sideboards. I mean, they gave it to us the first time on game 1.
Yeah. They usually do in the finals.
Can be bothered to remember. Okay. Watcher gives -3 on defense. I mean, we have a shift line, which is...
We just don't have the shift, so...
Well, they don't know that.
You know, ain't that right? Ain't that the truth?
Is unchecked power slow speed or is it action speed?
It's as slow as molasses.
Yeah,
13 damage, action speed, do all things.
Yeah.
How sick would that be, though?
Oh man, ban blue. Okay, here we go. We're finally, our artillery is coming out. 2 and 2.
Wait, when am... Oh, okay.
Okay, we've killed the Ezreal.
Yep. Dead rat.
Now the call is back open for the real rat.
And so there's 4 on
where Ray kills this.
Yeah, and there's
4 damage here.
Okay.
Ray.
Oh, style hard bargain. Style hard bargain.
Please. Wait.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
yep.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Game 2.
There we go.
Game 2.
Look, I'm also soaking up as much time on the feature match and the finals as I can, so I get it. But come on, bro.
Yeah. Everybody gets one.
Tell him, Peter.
Back on the menu.
Bask in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we did that on sync.
Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Okay, here we go. Lock in. Dialed in. Dialed in.
Oh.
Okay, so guys, I
Bit of
took
a board.
out Smokescreen, Below Breath, Aporo. Wait, brought in a couple Pharaoh's Forerunners, Brinier, Thermo Beam, and 2 rockets.
A lot of gear destruction.
A lot of pew-pews.
A lot of pew-pews.
I'm curious on gear destruction. I mean, that can also do 4 to an unit in the base, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also repeat it. Smile.
Yeah, 4 is actually a very good number in this one.
It's kind of like,
that's
why
with
kill
call.
gear when kill guy do same good?
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, this is so bad for Ezreal, though. Instead of having Mundo, we have Ornn, which will get absolutely blown out by that Thermo Beam.
Oh, that's true. Killing all the gold, killing all the gears makes the Ornn not so scary. Will die to unit combat.
Kill all gold, kill all gears, makes Ornn player come 2 tiers. There we go.
There you go.
Did it.
Yeah.
Wait, it's my favorite battlefield. I want Ezreal to win. The Veil Tempo.
Okay. It's the best of 5, right?
Yeah. Best of 11 for the finals here.
The bracket reset if the lower seed wins.
So
no, it's each time you win, you get a point, and just like in Riftbound, you need to get to 8 points. So
it's win by 2.
Yeah, it's win by 2, and it just goes.
And no cherry picking, and dunks count for 4.
Yeah, it's losers outs as well. So
Obelisk Veiled, we are Draven cosplay. Player chosen champion on turn 2.
Yep,
Looks
sealed
like this is a turn 1 Ezreal being played.
with a seal. Best start in the game.
Love it.
Notably a strong Pokemon in Generation 1. Underslept on.
Who?
Seal.
Seal.
What do you mean? What, you think you're talking about the guy with the roses? Yeah, you talking about the roses guy? No.
There you go.
Talking about an underslept on Pokemon. Underslept.
Look, if we're not making a reference to Street Rules basketball followed immediately by a Gen 1 Pokemon reference, what are we as a co-stream?
Yeah. Not in my country, that's for sure. This is not what I fought
We can do
for.
Kai'Sa turn 1.
Yeah, we always can.
Easy.
She's
Didn't
pretty
even look
fair.
at the cards.
I wonder why you draw your card and look at it. Like, what would stop you from playing that Kai'Sa?
I actually do not think I can think of a single reason you would play anything else. Like, what, 2-drop hopeful? 2-drop
maybe
hopeful.
If you had
for sure.
Fiora
would you play
Worthy,
would you play Falling Star Hopeful if you drew it? Yes, right? Just kill the Ezreal?
Yeah.
Lose
Maybe.
one ruin.
Not
lose
this
one
early.
ruin and make a 4/4.
Yeah.
Maybe not this early. Look at this Ezreal. He's pogging off.
Wait. Oh, this one's close. I think my splitter is
Ornn or Splitter? I guess it's Ornn.
because we already have a splitter. That makes sense.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna Aurora play. When I see one splitter, I take it, and then I cast one, and then I cast two. Two better than
Definitely
one.
take the gold because Ezreal has a seal.
I'm surprised we don't take the splitter, honestly, because I think you need medium to big size units. I think like you should just like the rat's nice when it happens, but it's definitely not the main game plan. And I think you'll get over all these little cheap spells with mind splitters, but we'll see.
Mm.
Well, I guess you can play Ornn next turn, and you can't play
True.
Splitter next turn.
Okay,
Doesn't
we
cost
don't look
power
at
either.
cards and we just play Fallen Star again.
Please. Maybe.
Well, he looked at the card already, so it's a bit of a misplay.
Please play.
What about you? Well, now we're gonna get a second card. He doesn't need to look at this one either.
Yep.
Like
Lots of watcher.
players
Watcher.
who don't look at their cards. Oh,
Oh, it's Forerunner.
big?
Still not killing everything here.
In base is interesting. I think I guess we just hate our
Kai'Sa. I've noticed
Yeah.
a lot of we don't like Kai'Sa. We don't like Aurelia. What's going on?
So Ornn into Ornn.
Me so orny. We are here.
Judge.
Ornn right now is
I'll have one. He's having.
7 mites deflect.
I'm like trying to think how annoying Ornn actually is for Kai'Sa, and I feel like it's not honestly
Very.
that.
So 7.
Our Forerunner is just as big as this Ornn currently.
Yeah.
No, it'll be one bigger.
It's one
Oh,
less,
sure.
but it's
I'll
like
CCL Discord. Yeah.
yeah.
My favorite chatting app.
We're gonna find gold and make a bunch of gold here, so it's gonna be bigger. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's a grower.
Did he pay an
It's Boots and Ezreal.
extra? Did he pay an extra power for no reason?
What do you mean? Lab.
No, we didn't.
no.
Oh,
We
I thought
used,
he. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
Ezreal
he
and Seal
floated.
for the call
We can
chat.
untap the seal.
Yeah, I thought he floated for some reason.
No, he's sitting now.
No, there's no chair there actually.
Boots on Ornn is kind of scary, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're
Nope, no, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, do we have a?
okay,
shit.
just to,
Do we have a
we're gonna
stupefy?
freely touch probably.
Anyone?
I mean, surely we must, right? I mean, I know we have a frigid touch from
Okay, we have
one of the
frigid.
looks.
We don't have stupefy. It's
we
only
have
frigid.
we have
Yeah. Okay.
frigid.
Well, then we're just committing a frigid.
We have to create
Yeah.
gold.
I mean, you do at least get to draw the card from
This
Ezreal.
guy hates Kai'Sa as much as the other guy hates his own Kai'Sa.
It's funny because Kai'Sa's taken these golds without knowing that she's giving +2 might to this Ornn.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, stupefy.
Oh, Stupefy.
There's the
Kind of
Stupefy.
sad.
Yeah, we
That's a
found
good
it.
card.
Nice. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, okay, so like what I do like about this line is you're optimizing for Ornn because you
Yeah.
have 2 of them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What I don't like about this line is everything else about it. But I think that the fact that it's optimizing for Ornn is reasonable if that is going to be the win condition. I mean, that was what was sideboarded in, right? Like, this is the idea. This is the game plan. Thermo Beam will just kill all of them, though. So,
can we set up Ornn plus hard bargain and hope that opponent doesn't have enough to pay for
hard
it?
bargain?
Yeah.
Wait, how? Because they start with Thermo 99% of the time.
It's possible. If Thermo is not played here, right now, then you can potentially
1% of the time
play
they
around
don't.
it. Yeah.
I don't think
It depends. Does he have the matchup knowledge to know that like Ornn is very likely coming through here
I assume
on the next turn?
That they are all watching each other's games somewhere throughout this top 64 as we climb up. B, he has a nice jacket. And C, I think he has a thermal beam, so he's ready.
Yeah.
But I assume they know the Ornn's in play at this point.
Yeah, are you bringing in the thermo beam just for the rat?
Surely not, right? Because like you just can fall and start 19 times. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, the Euros are good though.
Welcome back, Blevins.
Blevin's so nice, we had to see him twice.
So we've got the Pharaoh's Forerunner to summon the Baby Bot Blevs, and then we have the two Baby Bot Blevs next to it currently.
I don't even want our second point we're passing. This Forerunner stink. Okay, never mind. Okay.
They've all got very distinctive and different characters. Okay, let's be honest here. Baby Bot Blev sounds nothing like the the lecturing Yordle, who sounds nothing like the mayor of Bandle City.
No, never.
So I do have some concern.
Yeah.
The concern about this is Watcher pushing kill Forerunner. Below's breath, that backline, it is eradicated.
Oh, I see, because it's a rat deck. So eradicated.
Do we have enough mana for that, right? Because we have an Ezreal.
Yeah, exactly. Because Ezreal can pay for the one of the repeat cost. So
and then
the bots don't die to the Bellows breath, though, right?
Yes, it does, because Watcher give them -2.
Does it give all units, even ones that are generated after the Watcher is played?
It does not.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, you would have to sacrifice
if you pay the accelerate and then attack in, everything in the backline will be 1s, the bots will be 3s.
Yeah, right. Because you can also not pay for the accelerate cost with Ezreal, right? Because you just stay at 7.
Yeah, you could choose to not accelerate, but then you're trading either your Sharp or your Ezreal for the thing, and then again the -3 won't be applied.
That's true.
Or you trade them both in before and then Watcher, which seems not great.
Ungood.
Yeah.
Let's move in and drop a healthy Ornn that will become very unhealthy very soon.
I really do want one of those power die, though. I had not seen that before.
Oh, that's so smart. Might better to get Thermo off before playing the Ornn. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Wow, what a real Aurora player. What a knower.
All right.
The bad part is, I think finally we are going to cast a Time Warp and go to 6. I think finally. That is what's happening.
Scary, though.
Yeah, because this is tough, because you want to take Warp, but Beam is making the 2 Ornns you have in your hand look pretty silly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you essentially say, okay, I can keep my Ornns, but I'm going down 6-0. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Because you've already committed your Mind Splitter in the back line, so you could reinforce with Ezreal, which is just playing into, I don't know, the other 16 cards in my opponent's hand.
That's hilarious. If you take Thermo out, like, Kai'Sa should know that there's like an Ornn or something.
You should be able to sniff this out. And we have what? 1, 2, 3, 8 up to 10 plus 1 gold and a Kai'Sa. So we're gonna go down to 8, right back up to 10, go to 6, back out potentially. You could leave the Forerunner there if you so choose. And then have about 3 new cards in our hand by the time the Ornns come down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like taking the Thermo, you have to
too.
Yeah, like I feel like you have to sniff out that this is clearly an Ornn, right? Like it's like, why would you take this Thermo beam to protect 4 gold?
At least one.
yeah, at least one. And singular Ornn. And we're tapped out. If we don't see the Time Warp here, everybody sell your copies.
Yeah, I mean,
because if not now, and I've said this before, when?
Well, it might not work out this turn if the Spell's Breath gets cast and just wipes the backline. So
yeah, I mean that part's fair.
Yeah,
looks like that's.
We may no longer have a time warp situation.
Without 1, how much does Bellows cost? It costs 1 and then a power, and then 1 and then not a power because of Ezreal.
Does Ezreal reduce the additional cost by 1 or 1 power?
So they would have to put under 2 power this turn because they're tapping 1 energy, and then they have to put under a power, and then they have to put under a power and choose to pay the energy part of Ezreal and not the power part.
Yep. So they did that, I think.
He needs to pay 1 extra of something.
No, they paid.
No, he did.
They paid 2 power and 1 energy. Yeah, they did a gold.
Okay, they did. Okay. Oh yeah, because they floated the same one and used the gold. Okay, I understand that. Okay, well, like I said, sell time warp.
Could see
Could
it.
still cast it.
Cast it.
But
and you go to 4.
Just play a new turn. I mean, we have a Watcher, which we clearly don't want to deploy. 16 Hextech God lasers, a Void Seeker, a Raytheon missile. I mean, we got about everything in the arsenal here, but I think we can maybe just go to 4. I don't know.
I mean, there's even just Singularity Stupefy.
Yep.
Kill Ezreal and Mind Splitter, and then just, call it a day.
Yeah. If you're into that type of stuff, though, why don't you just warp first and then do it? Because right now you actually back up, go to 3, warp, Singu, backline, overtake, and wipe the whole board and go to 4.
Yeah, you would go to 4 after what? No, I mean I could agree to that, right? Like I could agree to just warp here.
Back up.
Warp here, back up, and then your next turn you just play Singularity,
Stupefy, overtake,
Stupefy, and just kill the rest.
4-2, and there's no board. I mean,
there's
this is like
nothing.
Face up. You have no mana tap.
It's not only 4-2 no board. It's 4-2 no board with Pharaoh's Forerunner on the board, sitting on a battlefield.
And depending on what you draw, you might be able to redeploy like a Noxious Hope. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Whatever. This card sucks. I hate time warp.
All right, sell.
Yeah. I mean, maybe does he have 11 runes and I'm misspeaking? Maybe he could do both, but you would still Stupefy on your second turn. So yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's just no respect for the value time warp anymore.
Yeah. No, you can only cast it when it's gonna win the win the game.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Sabotage. Well, to be fair, this is kind of untrue now because of freaking Sivir, but I used to always say Sabotage would be a much better card if it said you can't cast this till like turn 3. Like at least in set 1.
Right.
I just see people ripping off Savos on turn 1. I'm just like,
deramping yourself with it.
Yeah. Not even that. It's like you don't even know what you lose to yet. How do you know what to take?
Yeah.
Time Warp's the opposite. I wish it said you cannot cast this to win the game. It'd be a better card for most people. Yeah, I mean, we Void Seeker, and I assume that we get the same outcome. It's just we get this really expensive card out of our hand. So I assume we Void Seeker, kill this, draw a new card, and we still don't if we rip a Hopeful here, we can't deploy it. But
right. I mean, still killed everything. Still has Forerunner on board. So
yeah,
can't complain.
Yeah. The alternative is we could have did the same exact play, be on 4 points, and have a Poro on the board. But c'est la vie.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's just the value of a Time Warp. That's just what it do. How it be.
It's just even worse in my opinion because your opponent knows about the Time Warp now. There's no surprise win. So you might as well just get your points when you can. As we see the rat drawn, the Orns are obviously still in play. The good news about keeping the board clear, regardless of how you do it, is that the Orn isn't going to be as scary as just one big unit. You're obviously not purple, so you can't push it around, but you'll be able to dance around it for a few more turns and probably be able to get to 6 before you're forced to actually fight it in battle. And then by that point, your second thermo might come.
Rat plus card sharp, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you bring the rat back? I don't think this is card sharp turn. I think you keep card sharp for when you actually go in with the rat. And
what are those 6? Are those
Right.
Pogger's days of his own?
No, those are Orns.
Those are ones. Okay, I see now. Okay, yeah, I see what.
That's the Orns. I think he has boots.
The other thing you might.
I think he's got booties. He's got the card sharp.
Oh, the boots. Okay.
Oh, if he has boots, that makes sense. You can card sharpen boots to get the rat back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Use the seal. Get your second point. Or sorry, third point.
Yeah, I mean you can go to 4 here actually, and be ahead on point tempo. But you would be giving the rat to the you'd be feeding him to the Forerunner.
No shot.
Yeah, we cannot lose Miss Rat here. Wait, where are they waiting? Oh, gold or no gold?
See if
would you like a
Kaiso
gold?
wants a gold.
Please don't take the gold.
I mean, what do we need it for? We castle our cheap spells anyway. We don't need it.
Time warp.
We don't need it. Oh, see.
Oh no, thank you. I've had enough.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the donations. Thank you.
Yeah.
This makes sense a little bit. A little bit more of a setup turn. And then or next turn probably.
Over under this Hellfire missile takes out this poor little rat.
I mean, it's likely.
I think it clears the board, right? Because you can repeat it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you can clear the board.
To be honest, I never thought in a million years I would see the card repeated.
Yeah.
But we are about to see it repeated. I'm pretty sure, because that was a stupefy.
Wait, that's a falling
this
star.
To 4.
That's
just falling stars.
Oh
no,
rat
is 4.
5. This is
rat
5.
is 4. Well, it's 5 minus 1 from survival 4.
I mean, you can repeat this Pew Pewer and develop 2 units.
Yeah. Never in my life did I expect to see this card get repeated.
Yep.
And yet here we are.
Damn, should have took the gold.
We're just paying 8 for it, right?
Should have took the gold.
Yeah.
Paying 8 for
2 units?
Bad singularity. But it got the job done.
We repeated it. We did 4 to the rat and 4 to the card sharp.
Yeah.
We just stupefied it first because the boots were given it +2.
No, you said, and then we played 2 units.
Yeah, don't we have like 2
Oh, they're flashing the trophy. This means they think that the Kaisa's going to win.
The one.
This means they believe the Kaisa's going to win. Yeah. He can see the trophy in his sights.
Yeah. So it's like when they bring like the Stanley Cups getting ready. There's beer in the locker room, and the other team comes back in the 4th quarter, and they're like, run it to the other locker room. Yeah. Sorry, this is like when the World Cup is happening, Kuvi. And one team's about to win the World Cup, and they start getting all champagne and stuff ready in the locker room. But then the other team comes back at the last moment. They have to run all the champagne to the other locker room. I've given you
they don't do that.
At this point.
They don't do that because it's 0-0 for most of the game.
What do you mean? I give you regular football. I give you soccer football. What do you know? Okay, it's the World Championship of LOR.
Yeah, there you go. Now you found it.
They're bringing out the
sponsor-approved
fuel. Mountain Dew.
Yeah, the gamer fuel.
Okay, I mean, this is a sizable Orn. Especially with the boots.
Isn't the game over?
For who?
Like right now.
Well, Ezreal's not tapped out.
Oh, Ezreal's not tapped out. Okay, sure.
Hard bargain.
Okay. Cool.
We don't even have hard bargain.
Also, this like view is making me sick for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, it's kind of horrible. The concept is okay.
Yeah.
I think the execution of it, it feels like I'm looking into one of the like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
All right, let's pay 4 for that hard bargain, please. Thank you very much.
I can't see how much mana the opponent has. I guess you can on the.
We don't
screen.
need to.
Oh, they're
it's
drawing
cinematic.
Into it.
You just don't know what's happening.
Draws a watcher. There it is.
Wait, what?
Hard bargain.
Bargain.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just so I thought he showed it on his turn. I was about to throw up. That's why I just can't really tell what's going on.
Wait, why did we stupefy?
Was he good? Because we had to draw the hard bargain, I think, or I don't know. We just did.
I thought he had one, but maybe he didn't.
It looked like they had it.
Did he just
no? They drew Watcher off of the Stupefy. They did not draw the hard bargain.
So what was the Stupefy for?
Value,
mana efficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess just cycling. Yeah, mana efficient cycling. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I mean, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Ornn and then like another Ornn, and you just hold the line.
Holy, this segment's sponsored by Discord. Look at those. Bottom.
Didn't offer the cut. Judge.
Honestly, this is +2 might. It's not that bad.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
But the call, yeah, no, the call's fine.
The call's fine. Yeah, no, the call's fine. Everything else is just amazing.
What if Ornn might be able to stabilize here? I mean,
well, no, I'm wondering if playing the second Ornn is actually a stabilization. Like, can you?
Yeah. They're too big.
I think the problem is at this point, unless you commit to a double hold right now, it doesn't really matter if you have Deflect 2, if you go down to 0 runes to kill the unit, because we still have a lot of Dimaggio in our hand, I think, from the Kaisa player.
Yeah. Well, it is going to be trying to go for a double. Oh, are you thinking like have to put the Ornn?
I think like you have to put the second Ornn there. I think you could just totally die this turn. You just go Conquer with the Poro, assuming they have nothing.
Right.
And then, I mean, I think there's ways to just. I mean, it's only an 8, or it's +8, so it's 12. I mean,
it's 15.
Yeah, with the equipment.
6 + 2. I mean, it's just showing. I mean, I can't count. It should show them
8
12
plus 4 is 12 plus 2 for one equipment plus 1 is 15.
All right,
so they're
he has boots, so there's actually like just like no downside to stacking it versus putting one at home. Right? Like there's no reason.
Yeah. Now this makes sense.
Okay, 27 on that battlefield.
Yeah, so this makes like complete sense. How are we?
Oh, Weapon Master.
Yeah, Weapon Master.
Sure.
Sure.
Is there a second
Time Warp?
I don't even think that's right, actually.
Time Warp or Thermo Beam?
Yeah, I mean it has to be one of the two, right?
There is a second Thermo Beam, like no doubt about it. There's a second Thermo Beam.
Oh, in the deck, right? Yeah.
There's a second Thermo Beam in the deck. I don't know if there's a second Time Warp in the deck. There is a second Forerunner.
Is Watcher enough though?
Watcher.
I don't know. I just think you get your I think you get your 7th point maybe with the Poro. I guess it doesn't even really matter. You don't even need to. I would just develop. I'd play my Forerunner and just pass, I guess.
Yeah, I mean
you
the
do
Ornns,
have another turn to do.
The Ornns are making it happen, right? The big rats, as they call them.
Big rat confirmed.
So they're 13 each, and one's a 14. Is that it?
No, one's a 15, and one
15,
is
a
12.
No, actually, that's not true.
Yeah,
14
one
and
is
13.
14. The other one is 13.
Yeah, because it's 8 and 4 is 12, and then plus 2 4. Yeah, why do you guys lie to me? Oh no, you're not. That's not true either. Oh, okay. I'm just counting the dice, man. I'm just counting the dice.
So,
I was gonna make a very.
If you play Watcher,
yes,
you can kill one of
11 them. And a
10. So it'd be 21.
7 and 6 is 13.
You're at 15.
Falling Star is only 19.
15.
You'd be at
plus
15
6 is
plus
21.
6 is 21. You could kill both, but you'd
nuke if you Watcher, Accelerate, and Falling Star, you will lose 5 runes, but you will kill the whole board. Go to I think 7 points, and then get 2 3/3s in the back line. Question mark? Thoughts?
No,
I don't think you'll get
points. I don't. Oh, actually, maybe.
No, your Poro wouldn't live, so you wouldn't get the point.
Yeah,
you get 2
I think you get nothing but the 2 3/3s on the back line. But you kill everything.
Yeah, but you kill everything. So as long
That's
as
probably
we need
worth it, honestly.
10 runees, we just need 10 runees for this, right?
Oh, wait, no, there's a rune up. Sorry. There's a rune up for Ezreal. You immediately explode to single stupefy. Do you care about that? Do you play around that?
Don't lose to single stupefy because they're at 20 and you're at 21, correct? 7, 13 is 7 and
no,
6
they'd
is
be
13.
at 21.
I think it's 21 to 21.
Yeah, it's 21.
So if they stupefy, you'd be at 20.
Yeah, you'd be at 20.
I think. I don't know.
But
math too much.
Maybe,
me too stupid. Give up.
7 and 6, 13, 19, 21. If they're at 21 too, then yes, because what you said would be 11.
So if you're scared of a single stupefy, then
it would have been
out
a turn. Yeah, you wait out a turn.
Yeah, it is unlikely the Ornns are getting significantly bigger, I say, as a call is played to the board.
Well, literally.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. It's only 3 points, but we've matched it, right?
I think it was a huge mistake to Weapon Master the call to the one, because now you could have gotten another gold, right?
Yep.
Because you get
could have been
+1 on
making
each
2
horn.
gold.
Yeah. But yeah, I think ultimately it's fine because we've matched it with 8 power. So realistically, nothing's changed from last turn. So they need to match at least 8 power to kind of change up the map.
Couldn't we have just put the call on the rat and gotten the gold, and then moved the rat out and left 2 gigantic horns?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, just
yep.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, you could have. Yes, that could have been done.
So maybe it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Watcher is adding a significant portion of might to this board.
Yeah, it's Watcher is a 13-point swing essentially.
Yep.
And then the Falling Star is another 6 points. So Watcher and Falling Star.
Oh no, I'm saying for Ezreal's side, Watcher is like the Watcher's in hand. Like that is another 7 points of might.
Yeah, if we're casting it out, which it looks like we aren't. Am I blind? Why do we have a lot of runes tapped? What do we do this turn?
Well, I think he was gonna play the Watcher, and now he's already tapped the runes, and now he's starting with Stupefy.
I hope he knows that this doesn't work. Oh no, I don't care about that. I just mean like he can't stupefy something, then Watcher it. He still needs to do damage. I hope he remembered that. Isn't tunnel visioning? I don't know what else is in his hand.
This is just drawing. Like I don't.
Yep.
I think he's maybe thinking if he finds a Bella's Breath, this is going to be able to clear something. It doesn't actually change the might totals, but.
We found a stack deck. Okay, 5 floating.
Okay. Another stack deck or another call?
Well, we drew 2. Oh, from that, okay. I mean,
Wajay does not help. It's battlefield only. No pain.
Wage is interesting though because it's a surprise +2 on the Orns.
True.
And then kill something.
Yep.
So
that part is good, but we're gonna elect to once again search for what I believe is the Bellow play. There's another Watcher, a Shovel, and a Rat. Oh no, there's Bellow. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, so now we got something.
I feel like Ezreal's winning this game actually. I think we got another game coming.
Draw. Yeah, based off this Bellow draw, I think we've changed.
We got another game on the way.
Is it because we didn't time up when?
Yes,
when we
1000%.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. This game we would be at 8 right now essentially because we took our turn math down by staying at 3 and not going to 4. Because we didn't score a point last turn, right? They just double held and we did nothing. So yeah, we would have been an 8 or at least like, yeah.
There's not enough to watch your plus below spread though, right?
Oh.
Yeah, there's only 6.
Well, we don't have an Ezreal, so that part is true.
Oh. Okay. Yes, there is.
They're going for a different thing?
Unsure.
Oh, it's just Watcher now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But because it couldn't be repeated, it just kills the 2s.
Those are dead.
Yeah.
The Poros are
this
dead.
is fine. Should have just swapped the Watcher with the Rat, but this is fine.
Okay.
Because you want to support the battlefield that has Ornn that can gank.
You can always re-equip, right?
True.
Yeah. I mean, I do agree, yes. Well, so now we know we have Watcher, Falling Star, so we have 9 mana tied up right now, so we need to figure out how to use our other 3. And it's not
there's another
time
warp.
warp. We have exactly 12 mana right now to use. We have a Falling Star, a Hextech Ray, and a Fox. So that is what we have enough, right? That's 11 total. We have enough because it's what 7 plus 1 for the Watcher is 8, 2 for the Falling Star, 1 for the Hex Ray. So we can use 11 out of our 12 resources. Now we just
you can suicide the Forerunners,
or we can use 10 of our 12 resources on Time Warp. Actually, wait, is that better? Just Time Warp, trade in as much as you can, develop,
probably,
and then you'll have the same amount of might.
Yeah, because you get the same amount of might.
Because you will have because as I was saying, you only need the 11 resources, right? So because Time Warp costs 4, you make it cost 3, you go down to 9, you go up to 11, and then yeah. The question is, what can you kill for 12?
Right. You can definitely kill the Rat, or you could just send both at the Watcher and kill the Watcher.
No, you definitely send both of the Watcher, right? If you're
you just
we're going to make such a play.
Or yeah. But does that matter?
I mean, it should, right? I mean, the Ezreal's tapped
You'd
out.
think
This is
so.
a math puzzle, right? So let's take just a second here, right? So bottom Ornn is at 14, 15.
15.
Right? Top Ornn is currently at
17, right?
Yes, 17.
Okay. Yep.
Right. So then there's the other 7 on the bottom, and then the 3 from the rat.
I'm
right?
pretty sure this is game if he sees this.
So
You could
if you send both Pharaoh's Forerunner into Veiled Temple and kill the Watcher,
yep.
you are then returned 12 might, right?
Yes.
And that is -7 from the side there.
Yep. So
And then
you
you time warp.
15. So what did we say? It was 15 and 16 on the Ornns?
15 and 17.
15 plus 17 plus 3 is 35. So then we'll have 12 might plus Watcher is
7.
Watcher
minus
is
3s,
7
so...
minus 3 minus 2 because the other guy's at 3 is 14 left plus Falling Star is 6. It's 20. Yeah, we wouldn't have had enough. No.
It's not quite enough?
No, we'd be about
But I
5
think
short.
But if you kill the Watcher, you're being inefficient with the amount of damage you're doing with the Forerunners. You can kill an Ornn and
with a Hex-Ray.
With a heck, or you could Falling Star and kill the Ornn and the rat, and then you're getting full value out of all of your stuff.
Yeah, there actually might have been a line there.
Oh wait,
I think that there probably was a way to do it.
If you Falling Star the rat and the Ornn that was 15,
yes,
and you warp, but so then you're going minus 5 runes on the turn. So you'd only on your next turn you would be at 9 runes, not 10.
9.
So you could you could still Watcher plus Ray.
Yeah. I think he had.
I think it was there.
Wait, he actually had.
I think
lethal.
it was there. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had lethal.
Wait, and I saw it. Wait, no. This is
okay. So let's think. So we killed a 15 and a 3, right?
Yeah, you'd kill the 15 and the 3.
So you'd have 14 plus 7 is 21. You'd have 12 in the back, and then you'd go plus 7 might.
Yeah.
19 minus 6 on the other. Yeah, it was just lethal. It was wasn't even close.
Yeah, he just had Hearthstone lethal here. Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, we're in for game 3, folks. Ezreal fans rejoice.
Yep.
He was on 12 runes, right? We're not.
He was on 12.
Yeah, he was on 12.
Yes, it was on 12 because there's nothing in the rune decks. Nothing in the rune deck.
Yep.
I mean, that's a tough. That's a lot. There's a lot of math to make, and the lights are on, and it's the finals, and you've been playing for 10 hours or 12 plus hours or whatever. I get it.
Yep.
I'm here, fresh-minded, having woken up only a few hours ago. And can see the full vision, but it was there.
Yeah, because one of them was 15. It is just Falling Star on Rat and Ornn.
You kill the whole left side,
Ornn,
which is minus 4 runes.
The short answer is killing the Watcher. We were minus 5 damage, but we were also we were being inefficient with our damage, so we can just.
You have 12 runes, right? You have 12 runes, right?
But with the flex, does it deflect too?
Let's see. So at 12 runes, the Falling Star would cost 3.
Correct. You're counting Kai'Sa here, right?
Yeah. And the Time Warp would cost 4.
Okay.
Which would be 7 runes that you lose, right?
Yeah.
So then you would
so you'd only go back up to 7 runes. 7. You actually can't. Yeah.
Okay. 12. So then what was it? 14 plus 7, right?
Yeah.
14 plus 7.
The deflect cost was what we
minus
didn't
12 minus 6. Yeah, we'd be 3 short, sadly.
Okay, there we go.
And there's not another line with Ray either, right? Because the deflect cost is just always cooking the second turn. Yeah.
Right. So if you do Ray, if you do the damage in Ray, you're paying 1 for Ray. Or excuse me, paying 3 for Ray. No, 2 for Ray. There we go. You go 2 for Ray and you kill the Ornn.
Hold up.
Yeah, you go 2 because you tap your hero.
Not taking that gold on the.
Yes. Yeah.
No, because because that actually pumps up the Ornn's +2. So no, definitely not.
Yeah. So if you do 2, your Ray would cost 2 because it'd be deflect 2 and you'd make it free. and then you crash in, and then it's 3 on that battlefield. And what do we say on the other one? 21.
Yeah, he didn't have it.
Yeah, so
Didn't
then
have
3
it, okay.
kills, 9.
Ezreal fans rejoice.
9 plus 7.
And we've had a lot of crazy lethal puzzles.
Bro,
Yeah.
13 hours in,
puzzles.
this is too much mouth. But
Yeah,
the
9
deflect
plus
is barely.
7,
The deflect just gets
16.
past it.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe.
It's close, but I don't think he has it.
So let's see. It's
I don't think
2.
he can get there.
It's 2 for that. You kill. And it's 3, and then you have 12 over 3 instances. We'll just say you kill the rat straight up. You just kill it, whatever. So now you have 9. So he had what, 14 plus 7, we said?
On which side? The other side is
the
17.
Watcher
I have
side.
no idea at what
Yeah.
point
It's
you're
17 plus 7 on the Watcher side.
On
The Watcher side is the Ornn is 17. One Ornn was 15, one was 17.
Okay. 17 plus 7.
Yeah.
Minus 9. Minus 7. Minus 6. I think would be too short. So let's think. 2 and 6. You'd have 12 runes. You'd minus 6 on the turn. You'd go up to 8, and you'd only be able to watch her. Yep.
Okay.
1 gold short. But obviously, yes, like you said, the gold would have made the orange
gold
bigger.
would
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Close.
Math problem doesn't work because we're 13 hours in. That's why.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, yeah. That's the steam coming out of my ears right now. I was trying to think of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the deflect.
What did I say?
came
I
in
said
clutch
minus
there.
5 runes. Yeah, okay, this is deflect. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just
It was
couldn't calculate deflect.
The short
That's
answer
all it
is
was.
we had it calculated exactly, but we weren't factoring in the 2 deflect, which puts us off by 2 runes.
Yeah, which puts us off being able to
Watcher.
cast either Hex or Falling Star, whichever one you decide to lead with.
Yep.
No, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're also, for what it's worth, I guess theoretically not accounting for the fact that we would have got a draw off the Time Warp, but I think our only line was Watcher regardless.
I mean, you probably still just cast the Time Warp. Like, you do the trade.
No, I do
trade
agree.
down whatever you can. And
Because there's a world where
also,
like a
like,
Cathian Rain
13
plus
hours in,
Falling Star
just go to
kills. Actually. So.
I don't know that you can ever cast a Cathian Rain into
Cathian
deflect
Rain,
2. Like, I don't know if you have the runes.
Yeah, you probably can't because you have to do it at least 6 times. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunato.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, this just all comes down to we should cast our Time Warps when they give us very tangible value, especially with the Ezreal being tapped out. I think that's the best time to play with your Time Warp. As we saw, we got it hard bargained, and that was a really bad turn. Unfortunately, we lost 3 runes or something and did nothing, which is not phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does the errata work with a Cathian Rain and deflect now?
It's
like,
still,
how much do you need?
It's still per target, right? Yeah.
It is okay, but if you don't pay the so it'll be 6 instances of deflect 2. What if you don't pay one of them? Is the whole spell countered?
You just can't cast it.
You just can't cast it at all.
I'm pretty sure. So because you choose targets on casting a Cathian Rain now, you would have to pay all of these targets, and then like if you can't pay it, you just can't cast the spell. Whereas before, when you put the triggers on the stack, the deflect would go on with the triggers.
Right, per target. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, if you don't pay one of them,
I think you have to pay them.
You can choose not to pay them.
I think you have to pay them as part of the cost now. So, like, a Cathian Rain essentially becomes, if you target the Ornn 6 times, I think it becomes a 14 power spell. It becomes
Clemens, why are you asking me this question of God's hour at 8 a.m.?
You know, it becomes like a. It becomes like
look, the game hasn't started yet.
It becomes it becomes a 14 power spell.
You can't choose not to pay it anymore. That makes sense.
Yeah, the reason a Cathian Rain is a little different too is because it wasn't the spell that was paying deflect; it was the triggers.
Right, that part I understood, and you could choose not to pay them if you didn't want to. At least that was
just
the
like
old one, but that's
you
not
choose
anymore.
Not to pay them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, cards can't fizzle that way, but triggers could. I think that's why you were allowed to defer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right, so you can still choose not to pay like for the blue Ari trigger.
Sure, yeah. Something that is not attached to the resolution of a card, you could theoretically decline to pay for or fail to pay for,
right,
but not the resolution of a card itself. I'm an Aurora player. I know some rules. Very few, but I know some rules.
Speaks a little rule book.
Yeah.
For sure.
The American rule book.
I'm finally reaching the end of my brain on this one. I got one more game to get through.
It's okay. I'm here. I'm large and in charge and refreshed.
End of my brain.
Sponsored by Blue Chew. I am here, and I'm ready for this last match. My wife has been yelling at me. She wants to come down to work out on this little bike in my background, and I said, "I'm doing a children's card game." Okay?
Said sorry.
You're streaming right now.
I'm sorry. There's a little rat trying to face off against the daughter of the void, throwing all these spells.
I said, you want to look after your health? I'm looking after this family. I'm getting paid $6.99 a Blue Chew ad right now, and we need this.
Have we seen Rat score a single point? No, we've seen it scored 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think the long and short of it is we did the math every which way, and I think we're off by some metric, regardless of what way you take it.
Yeah.
If someone wants to figure out the lethal puzzle and post it on online, just tag Turn 'em Sideways, and we'll review it.
If you actually found a way to do it, I don't think we can, but if you figured it out.
Also, don't tag me. I don't care. You're wrong.
If you figure it out and we review the VOD and it is correct and we saw it, I will do the Bandle City Mayor will do a specific congratulations to you on a future episode of The Winning Point. There you go.
Yeah, do you want to hit me with an ad read on the with the Bandle City Mayor while we wait for the sideboarding to happen?
Yes, of course. If you'd like to support the show, please go to shop.turnemsideways.gg to get the greatest playmats you could possibly imagine for your Riftbound deck. There they are, the Daughter of the Void and the Glorious Evolution, neither of which have come to my Bandle City, of which I am the mayor.
There we go.
There it is, shop.turnemsideways.gg.
Yeah, we got shipping all the way out to Bandle City now, with the international added, so should be easy enough.
There it is.
To get there.
International and transportal, all there.
Yeah.
Jump on in, jump through the portal.
Yeah, that probably was the best line. Is time warp and draw thermo win the game. So, unfortunately, we didn't even try it.
Easy.
Oh, that's a pretty good line. Yeah, I like that one.
Hold up.
We pull up the calculator for this one. So I cast time warp. I pass my turn. I have 11 runes, and then I use 5 for thermo beam, and then I have 2 falling stars and a hex tech ray. That was the line. Unfortunate.
It was so easy. Wait, so easy. Ezreal. Wait, confirmed. Ezreal wins.
GG's Ezreal.
I'm trying to remember if there was a beam in the mall. If Ezreal or if Kaisa bought him to beam in the mall.
I don't know.
Because we saw that second. We saw the beam that we saw. It was drawn at some point in the game, right? Like we didn't. That wasn't from the start.
I think so.
Moral of the story is cast the time warp on turn 3 when your opponent's guards are down.
I agree.
Yeah, that is what we can take from this.
Well, now we've added another beam. So there may not have been another beam.
Or something. I don't know. I thought it said they brought in 2 last time, but maybe they only brought in 1 because they have the rocket barrages.
Maybe they have 3, but they definitely had there was the rocket barrages as well.
I just think we are playing around all of our opponents' thingies that we're scared of, simultaneously playing into them by giving them too much space. And I think we just need to use our cards when they're good. And hopefully we've learned from 2 games in a row of not casting time warp and then getting it countered on the second game. that we're being given space, and we, if you're gonna play 2 of these cards in your deck, you cannot always play them as 2 I win the game cards. You need to extract value from them in other ways, whether it's point tempo, seeing a new hand, using it for forerunner math, whatever the case may be. And let's hope that we see some better usage of it. As we see a shovel, a stack deck, a card shop, and a frigid touch.
Okay, reverse row, void gate. We did say that Ezreal plays void gate just for those like little breakpoints.
Mm-hmm.
And we see it here. And reverse row is really good if you're going first, so Kaisa's gonna really like this. The question is, now that we've seen the Mundo, are we taking the gold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, so greedy.
No, I think you take the gold every time. I think if we really have learned and like took a retrospective moment from that last game, we'll realize the Orns really didn't matter as much as we tried to make them. I think having the thermal beam in your hand also kind of helps. Granted,
Does it? Didn't we get
the Mind Splitter?
Last game?
Yeah, but we also have a Time Warp in our hand again, so surely we can't not play both of these cards.
Yeah, surely we'll cast one that basically sets us up to win the game this time, instead of just holding on to warp for next game, which is why we held on to the warp. We held it for next game, and this is next game, so now we've got the warp again.
There it is.
So,
we got it.
There we go.
Warp of our own drawn. The good news from this clunky hand is we're going to be able to hold a frigid touch, so we'll be able to, like, I'm assuming a card sharp's going to go into the Reavers. I would probably back. I would then put my Kaisa in, and it will get frigid touched. But if we tap down here, we may not be able to do this line, so it'll be interesting to see. Stupefy, though.
I don't think you have to go to Reavers. I think you can lock Kaisa from conquering into Reavers if you go to the other one.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, you could do that too.
Especially with a card sharp tap deck, which you can deal 4 directly.
Yeah, I mean, this all comes down to how much resources you want to hold up to protect this battlefield versus how much you want to develop on your turn. Because if you're just holding a shovel and a card sharp for the next few turns, it's kind of rough. The Stupefy draw would have let you develop and protect. Well, I think we're choosing to take the seal.
Yep.
Because the Stupefy would have allowed you to trade. Now we're going for the seal play, and then I assume we're going to develop our other card shark, which puts our defenses down.
No, I don't think you can play into Fallen Star like this, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's
That's why it was better to keep the. Oh wow. Okay.
Let me just back out. Yeah.
I like the put your card sharp on top of the opponent's unit to think that they might not be able to back it out.
It's trapped now. It's trapped.
Sorry, trapped. Yep.
So we're playing the 1, and now we're tapped. So now, I mean, other than playing around Stupefy, we can't back out now. And now we're just putting a Kaisa on Reaver, as Kuvi mentioned.
Yeah. Falling Star is as online as it has ever been in the history of the game.
Yeah. Are we just deciding that this matchup is bad and we cannot play around it, maybe? Or what's...
Yeah, I'm unsure. I think...
Because it is game on the spot.
Yeah, the game is kind of in an ungood spot. As this gold is going to pay dividends for this Falling Star, we're going to keep on Time Warp curve.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is a Falling Star.
Oh, yeah, it's there.
We've had it in the opening hand. I wouldn't be surprised to see Falling Star, tap Kaisa, tap gold, move in, play a Yordle, and go from there. But they never do what we want them to do, so we'll see.
What does that mean? Is that shade?
Well, we've just kind of come up with these really sick Time Warp lines, and I think we're just kind of sad. We're just kind of sad that the Time Warp lines had not been taken.
I mean, it's just like if it was
there are 2 of them in hand now.
Here we go. Yep.
I mean, I am not in top 2.
My opponent
for a big tournament, so
I just mean that everything we say is stupid. That's what I was alluding to. I don't really know what you guys are talking about.
I mean, that's my default mode of being. So.
Yeah. This is great. We're gonna have a
this is like a very good.
This
spot.
Gold has paid off, right? Because we're at 6, which means we're gonna go to 7-8.
True.
And we have 2 Time
Listen,
Warps.
kids, always take the gold against Ezreal.
When you're Kaisa, apparently. I mean, Kaisa is like, it seems crazy because you're like, oh, you just pay for the hero power. Kaisa has all the power in the world, but
no, she uses a lot.
She's pretty power intensive, and when you're taking that away every turn. Like
So
right
it's
now, we need on
especially-
9.
We need
It's
exactly Rat into Cole into Boots to come back.
Something like that.
I see Ezreal and Card Sharp? Couldn't really tell.
It was Ezreal and Mundo. Not Mundo. Ornn.
Ornn.
So we're gonna
okay.
take the
Another Ornn.
double Ornn again. Because we're gonna go for the same game plan that won us last game.
Makes sense. We do have the hard bargain.
We do.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same. Oh, that's
Big boy.
Big. I mean, I think 5 is slightly above.
Yeah.
It would really benefit that Ornn. A nice blue chew. Use the code
No,
term.
Blevin. No.
Off the backboard.
No.
Holy, I made so much ad dollars. Thank God.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, my general practitioner so happy. I made him so much money by signing this sponsorship.
Oh.
So we're going to go up to 5. Most likely just really back out.
I mean,
I'm curious if we try to kill the Ornn here.
ooh,
Like now and just int our runes. Just like, because like we've demonstrated we want to win with Time Warp.
Yes.
Yep.
And that is the only way to win as Kaisa. So we have to surely play towards it. The problem is this player has also demonstrated that they do not like their opponent having any life in their eyes, and they kill every single unit they see. But now you'd have to pay a steep cost for it.
Progress Day.
Augur's Day it is.
Okay.
Do they have to pay a power for this? Augur's Day 1 power or 2?
It's just
It's
one,
only
so
one.
the Kaisa.
Okay,
is
so
good
we're
enough.
still on curve. We're able to develop a Poro if need be.
We have the whole deck in our hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you just go back here for sure because you have Watcher plus Fawn Star if needed next turn, or you can just actually you go in, Time Warp into Watcher into Fawn Star. That should be your turn, and that should be enough.
Yeah, I mean, if
finish the
Ezreal
game.
ever taps out at this point, the game is definitely over, right? With the double Time Warp in hand,
Yep.
like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think tapping out is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You'd think not.
Be happy. And that is 2 Ornns in hand, so we have like some glorified baby mountain drakes that can come out.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well,
That's a +3.
we could get another card shop from Conquering, so we get +1 because surely the opponent won't take the gold.
Maybe.
And then you just sit on Reavers, question mark? And then try to get Boots next turn. And keep 2 up for a hard bargain.
Yeah, we moved in. It's a free point, and it's Reaver's Rows. No complaints here.
Yeah, I mean, this sounds like a sound game plan, as long as we keep that 2 up. Which seems like that's what we're doing.
I wanted to see the discard.
I respect just holding on to this Time Warp.
Okay, this is good. I really think if we hold hard bargain, I think we win this game for Ezreal.
We are not holding this hard. Oh, we are holding
I really
this
think
hard.
this is a really good spot. Like,
We are.
actually.
Is it though? Aren't we just kind of not great to watch?
I mean, Watcher is slightly annoying. But no, you go back, right, with Reavers? It's not that big of a deal. If Kaisa was at 6, it would have been slightly more annoying. But
yeah.
It feels like 3 hours ago that we had the potential victory screen earlier.
Yeah, I told you. I told you, man. They bring it up. The champagne
curse.
was rolling out. I explained 3 sports at once to Kubi, and here we are, 47 minutes later. And we're
Ezreal needs
watching.
one more turn. One more turn. Or setting up, and then he's good to go. Also, Watcher blows breath, clears the back line. There are good.
Oh, indeed.
Wait, hold up.
Bell's breath. kill
everything.
No, it's just kill 2 things. Because you can't hit you can only hit 3 targets, and if you hit the Poro, you're just like deflecting a million.
Yeah.
What kind of Tapinato?
Okay. GG. Yeah. Oh.
Wait.
No,
maybe not GG.
Dead.
Yeah, Kai'Sa's dead.
Okay.
No, we just.
Wait, it's still GG, right? You just move in, you warp, and then you watcher.
Time warp, watcher. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
It's just game.
Okay.
We will see.
We just need to not tap out.
Make him do it.
He is tapped out. Deterministically, you can just walk in. You can just warp. The watcher's in hand, right? We had a watcher. That's not like
there's a
make that
watcher,
up.
and there's a warp.
That's there. All right. Congratulations, Kai'Sa, on winning your 5th tournament.
Hey.
Hold up.
So
hasn't happened yet.
Congratulations, Kai'Sa, on winning your 5th tournament.
You have to win
in China.
Time warp. You cannot cast it for any other reason.
Wait, that's true. The card says cannot be casted if it doesn't actually represent lethal.
So it's
but it
hard
does.
to know. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Sure,
my
Torian.
god.
Oh my god. Did we miss something again? It's late. It's been
Possible.
a long time.
Did we miss something? 4,
maybe-
5, 6, 7, 8? No, definitely not. Were they going to have
There's
enough?
only, is there 3 cards in their bin or 2? I can't see their sleeves are like we have 10 runes, correct?
Yeah, we
it's
do.
10 runes.
Now at Kai'Sa, we go down to 7, up to 9. Watcher accelerated is 8.
Yeah, it was 10 runes. There's
Yeah.
9 up there now because he played the Forerunner. But
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Okay,
Time Warp is the worst card.
I love how Chinese chat is literally instantly unworthy of winning. They're spamming like crazy.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy great dishonor. Unreal.
It's like the that's what the 4-mana Fiora should be called when you put it in the champ zone on game 2
unworthy.
when you choose to go second. Fiora
I feel so
unworthy.
bad for the minimum wage workers at the stadium running the champagne back and forth right now. Nobody knows where it's going from each locker room to the next.
The game is now losable though, right? Like it actually like giving a turn actually means
No,
that
it's
maybe the Ornn
1000%
can play for this
losable.
or no?
1000% losable.
This is similar
For
to
Kai'Sa, it is losable. I really
Yeah.
think so. If
Yeah.
if we
Yeah,
don't
Ornn has the shoes now. He's got the Jordans.
yeah.
I don't understand.
He's
Why.
got
This
the
is
Jordans
similar to put just that Aurelia moving their purple Draven onto a battlefield for absolutely no reason.
I mean, we have boots. Okay, so we're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 on 8. The good news is we're covered in the back line. We're going to make 2 little boys. I mean, we're still in the same exact scenario as long as we cast the Time Warp. Because this guy has to gank across. The Ornn lives. We get 2 3/3s in the back line. There's just a card sharp there and an Ezreal at worst.
Yeah.
We tack in for 6 with 2 guys.
That's because he's tapped out again, right? Like if he doesn't if he doesn't tap out again, then but also if you're the Ezreal player, there's just no world that Kai'Sa has warp right now, right? You would
never
put
my opponent on warp.
You would have gotten warp last
opted
turn.
not to win the game. Of course not.
Yeah, I mean the good news.
I guess they would have had to be on warp watcher. I
There's
mean, you
a
could still put them on warp.
world where they can
That's also
throw
true.
again. There's a world they could throw again if they hold up this one rune. Because if you just walk in 6 on 6 and you do a stupefy, one of your guys will live, and then the sentry. The sentry. Because you have the stupefy here. Because the Ornn's going to gank. All your things are going to die. You're going to have 2 3/3s, and there's going to be a card sharp and an Ezreal on the right side. You walk in 6, they stupefy, and then I don't know. Maybe you throw, and then I don't know.
At this point, every iteration of this game
everything
ending is on the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
I mean,
combination of game
it
actions is possible.
I mean, this is finals, so nerves, and it's a long day. People have been playing.
Definitely.
No, I know. Like I missed the deflect when I was counting it on the last thing, right? Like that's why I wanted to make sure that we didn't miss something again, because I would have felt bad if I blamed this guy again for missing something.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, it is a long day. People are on stream. All these players are probably better than us, but I do just think some of your heuristics will be done in practice as far as casting Time Warp.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of just I very much decided I only cast Time Warp when it wins the game, which I'm not saying is objectively correct or objectively incorrect. I just think we've demonstrated why, and this is not a specific to this one player. Many players operate under this. I've seen many players in set 1 play like this, so it is not like specific to them or anything. It just seems that they have indexed that Time Warp is that type of card for them, and they don't like to value Warp. And it's got them this far.
Ezreal backline.
All right, this one is not missable, correct? Like this is
shouldn't be.
This now it actually reads win the game on it, so it surely gets cast.
I hope so.
And they have the thermo beam just in case.
Just send in 2 things.
Okay, they see it. They see it. They see it. They got it.
Yeah, surely.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Kaisa wins her 5th.
Congratulations.
Time Warp, Kaisa.
Kaisa has won her 5th regional open. Well, one of them is a national open. 4th regional open and a national 5th
It was
tournament
just aura farming
of the major variety in China so far, making it impossible for Draven to pass her up, at least in the Spiritforged season, and continuing her reign as queen. Her reign has not yet ended. Draven is not quite fully the new deck in town, as Kaisa still remains able to find a victory. Big W here for the Kaisa player. Rat Ezreal falls. The Rat could not get it together.